A lot of today's men face a lot of diversities since they don't understand that in the modern days women's are on the top. Our society values women's over men even if the narrative is that men are the privileged gender. Why do we spend 6 more times in breast cancer research when the mortality rate is close to prostate cancer? In other words, our society values women over men's even though the narrative is that men are privileged, they earn more money, and they are violent. Men are described as the problem of our modern society, the root cause of all the social problems. Make an exercise and try to find who was the man doing this. When men start understanding that women are more valuable in the society and update their beliefs, they should remain in peace. We will present to you several points which are propagated about men in the media, many times holding hands with the toxic version of feminism. The propagated lies on the media are the following: women's are always the victims, men's are abusers and rapists. Women's are the oppressed gender, women's have no rights, women's have lower salaries than men's, masculinity is toxic, men's beat women, men's cheat more than women's, men's doesn't care about marriage. As mentioned previously, most of those ideas were propagated due to the toxic version of feminism, as Richard Cooper in the book The Unplugged Alpha mentioned. Those ideas have nothing to do with equality but with the feminine domination and the submission of the males. You will also notice another propagated idea on social media that the women's are the less privileged gender, but is this really true? In the book The Myth of Male Power by Dr. Warren Farrell, he brings us some data that proves that the feminine gender is the most privileged over the masculine. There is some examples. Men and women's have a similar mortality rate with breast and prostate cancer. Although it is spent 6 times more money on breast cancer research, men spend more time in prison even if the crime is the same than women. In a large majority of the cases, men get out of a divorce financially more broke or without access to the child's. The large majority of the high-risk jobs like bricklayer, firefighter, police officer, soldiers, and miners are done by mans. You should realize that you are living in a society where the feminine is on the top, and any sentence that goes against those facts is considered misogynistic. This content takes us a lot of work to do, so please help us growing this channel by subscribing and like our videos. Thanks in advance for your help, and we see each other on the next video.